Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Irina and I am going to do a video trying on all the products that I've recently bought from the drugstore, or the high street as we call it in the UK. All of these except a few have been bought in the past 3 to 4 months. I do have a couple, I think, that are a bit older, but I don't think I've spoken about them in any videos, so I'm going to include them in this one. So let's zoom you in and get started. Now it seems that every time I film I have a cold and my voice is suffering, but I promise you I don't have continuous colds. I just the way my schedule is, it just happens that I film when I have a cold. But anyway, I want to start with a sun cream, and this is the Bondi Sands Face SPF 50 sun cream, which is tinted. It says tinted hydrating sunscreen lotion, sheer coverage for dry skin, suitable for sensitive skin. I don't have dry skin, but it's not too bad I have combination skin, so it's not too bad for my skin. The only thing is the tint in this, it's a little bit dark, so unfortunately I cannot apply like a full amount. So I don't really count on this as my full SPF. I apply another SPF and then this on top if I want like a little bit of tint. And I normally use this in like very light makeup days. But now I'm just looking at it, I think my face caught the sun a little bit and it actually matches me much better. But yeah, that's the Bondi Sands tinted SPF basically. And as you can see, it's very sheer, just enough to kind of like just give you a little bit of a glow. But that's okay because I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I picked this up from, well, I say I picked it up, I'm watching too much YouTube. I bought it from Superdrug, and in Superdrug they do not have the full range of this. So this is in shade 25 light neutral, and I think my ideal shade would be 21. They don't have 21, so I went for this one because it had a neutral undertone. It is a little bit on the darker side. Again, just more of a tan shade for me. But what I do is I mix it with a concealer, and to keep it in the drugstore realm, I'm using the Essence Stay All Day 14 Hours concealer. This is one of my favorites anyway. So I'm just going to combine on the back of my hand. Just before I mix it, I'm just going to show you on my cheek the shade, which is not going to show that bad on camera, I bet you, just to make me out to be a liar. But we can kind of tell a difference there, I'm hoping. You know, it seems that I did catch the sun in the past few days, so I'm just going to apply this as normal. Just going to go for it. I actually should have done my eyes first, but that's okay. I'll leave the concealer until after I finish with my eyes. So I'm going to do this. So applying it like this with a sponge, it shears it out a little bit, which actually makes the shade a lot better. I mostly apply it with a brush, and when I do that I do need to combine it with my concealer because it's a little bit too much and I need to pull my hair back. So this is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and I really do enjoy the finish of this. It feels glowy and lightweight, and it feels like skin but a lot more perfected. So yeah, I'm definitely going to buy the 21 shade because I think it will match me much better, especially the rest of the year, because I'm probably this shade maybe like 2 months of the year. And I say that this is a replacement for the old satin foundation, the one that came in a frosted glass bottle. You do get like the more standard amount. In this one is 30 ml. I think the other one was either 20 or 25 ml. Which I did feel like it finished quite quickly. Yeah, you get the standard amount in this one, so this is one that I really do enjoy. So I would say that's a nice like discovery. Well, although it is quite viral, anything e.l.f. puts out ends up being quite viral because it's such a loved brand. But I kind of like stayed away from reviews before I bought this one, just to, you know, make my own mind up, and I do really like it. And just in case you're wondering, I'm 42, nearly 43. So I would say it's nice for like aging skin as well. Right, I'm just gonna do my cheek products before I move on to eyes. So for cheeks, this is an older product. It's the Physician Formula Healthy Powder, which is actually a foundation, a powder foundation. This is in shade Medium Warm 2. I got this one through Latest Beauty when they still did their subscription boxes a while back now, because obviously quite a lot I hit bad on it. But because it's not like my perfect match, I use it just on my cheeks, kind of like sculpt. It's kind of like a light bronzer. And what I really like about this is that it kind of like mattifies the skin, but as it sinks in, it just gives a really nice satin finish. Honestly, it just looks so nice. I'm not sure whether it has like some sort of hydrating ingredients or something in it, which is probably why as it sinks into the skin, it gives that satin finish. But yeah, it's really nice. I'm hoping this light is better. It just seemed like it was a bit too white before. It's just because I film in natural light and I depend on the sun, so. And then I recently bought this blush stick from Essence, which is Baby Cup Blush, and I wanted like a baby pink shade because it's what I miss in my collection, and this is in the shade Tickle Me Pink. And just to give you a swatch there, it has a very strong scent. You can actually smell it as you apply it, so if you don't like very strong scents, this will not be the one for you. It smells like bubblegum. Ugh, it is very strong, but I don't smell it throughout the day, which is good. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be using this. I'll zone you in because I'm going to do the eyes now. So to start with, I have an eyeshadow primer. I finally found one that replaced my old one that doesn't crease. I did have one from Profusion, which I bought last year, which is really good if you want the color to pop and everything, but it still creases on me. It's not majorly creasing, so I can get away with it, but I just wanted something even better that doesn't crease, and I've got the Revlon eyeshadow primer, Revlon Color Stay eyeshadow primer. The key to this one is just to use a tiny bit. It is quite colorless as you blend it in. Well, on my skin tone it is, because if you use a little bit it will dry quick, and that's gonna give the eyeshadow staying power, and it's gonna make it like not crease. And yeah, it's very dried. And as for eyeshadow palette, I have shown this one in my most recent eyeshadow palette video, which was kind of like what I've declared and what I've bought over the past few months. And this is the Profusion Cozy. So it has all the neutral tones that I might want, plus this really glittery shade, like a very fine glitter shade. They call it a mousse shadow, which you can like enhance your looks. And along with this one, I've also bought some eyeshadow brushes from Profusion. These come in a set, so you get the firm blending eyeshadow brush, which is like that. It already has eyeshadow on because I made a mistake. I forgot to apply the primer, so I'm refilming that bit. Then it comes with a small pointed eyeshadow brush, which is that one. And then it comes with a flat, precise eyeshadow brush, which is really nice for like smudging eyeliner and things like that. So I'm going to start with this shade here all over the lid. This is what they call the crease shade, I'm pretty sure. No, it is the lid shade. It is the lid shade. So yeah, I'm doing it how they say. This is the crease shade, and this is the outer corner shade. This is the brow bow shade, by the way. That's just how they have identified them. And then I'm going to add a bit of this shade in the inner corner, like the inner half of my lid, because I want to lighten that up a bit. Then I'm moving on to the flat precision eyeshadow. I'm going into darker brown, and I'm just going to use that as a liner. And I'm just going to use it on my lower lash line. I'm trying to make them the same, both sides. Because I managed to do it quite winged out there, but it needs to match. Just to use this brush, I am going to go into the brow bone shade, the lighter shade, and right in my inner corner. And now I'm gonna use the glitter shade. I have finally decided to buy the NYX glitter glue, and I gave in because I have so many nice glitter shades in my eyeshadow palettes, especially the Oden's Eye ones. And my problem is that no matter what I do, glitter just falls all over my face as the day goes on. So I've heard so many good things about this one, so I finally got it, and it does make a difference. I still have some fallout, but not as bad. So I'm just going to apply this in the center of my lid. I'll provide a very sticky base for the glitter. Then I'm going to just pat a little bit on my finger. I don't want too much. I'm going to just do it as more like a topper because I don't want it too bright, because it is a work day today. And even that's like whew, straight away. And the good thing, you only need a teeniest tiny bit, so that glitter glue is gonna last a little while. It's not like cheapest for the drugstore. I mean, it is NYX. NYX is not that cheap anymore. So off camera I have applied some brow gel, which is the e.l.f. Wow Brow, concealer, which is the same one I showed you last time, the Essence Stay All Day 14-hour concealer, and some powder, which is the Collection mattifying powder. Love this one. So I am going to move on to mascara, and this is the Essence Lash Without Limits mascara. This is duping Maybelline Sky High, without a doubt. It even has a flexible wand. This is in a brown shade, and I absolutely love this shade of brown. It just looks so good for my eyes, I think. So we're not gonna curl the lashes today. I'm just gonna go for it. And honestly, I think this is just as good as the Maybelline Sky High. Then I was thinking for lips, I actually didn't buy anything recently except for picking this, the latest in beauty, which is the Color Stay Matte Lip Crayon, the Revlon Color Stay Matte Lip Crayon in shade, it's obviously a red, Air Kiss. That's what it's called, Air Kiss. So I'm gonna use this one today. It's one of those twisty up lip colors with a sharpener on the end, which I never use because I always clog them. So there we are, that's the lipstick. It is a blue undertone red lipstick, which I think kind of suits me. It does transfer a bit, but it's not completely dry. Yeah, it still has some transfer, but it is quite matte. And it feels like it's gonna stay put. I haven't tested it over a few hours or anything like that yet. But it's a nice color. And it's quite easy to apply because of the kind of shape it has, just with the stick thing. And obviously if you want it more pointed, you can always use the sharpener. So here we are. These are my recent drugstore makeup purchases. If you also own these, let me know what you think in the comments about them. Thank you very much for spending some of your day with me. If you'd like to see more from me, I would love it if you check out my other videos, check out my channel, subscribe if you like what you see, hit the bell so you know when I upload. Also give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That would be really nice. Thank you very much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!